What's up guys, Bennett from the Click team, and today we're going to run through how you can create an AI agent to automate your emails so that you can filter all the mess and ensure that you can get back to building content. Now, are you the type of creator that is bombarded with DMs and bombarded with emails, and you're just trying to filter out which are the right brands for you and which are the ones that are going to pay you money for quality content and that align with your brand? Well, with Zapier agents, we're going to set up an agent that is not only going to automate and read your emails for you, but it's actually going to create a draft to go back to those brands with specific questions or whatever you would like to know before you get on that phone call or connect with them and start taking up that brand campaign. This is going to save you hours and also give you the brain cells back so you can get back to creating content, which is what we know you love doing best. So let's dive straight in.
Okay, so if you're the type of creator that is bombarded with DMs from brands or other people wanting to work with you, and then also bombarded on your emails, today's video is all about how you can strip that back and use an AI agent to automate that workflow and make sure that you're working with the best possible brands so you can make as much money as possible. So welcome back to the channel. We're going to dive straight in and we're going to be using the Zapier agents new update for us to build this AI agent, and I'm going to walk you through it now. If you haven't signed up before, head over to Zapier.com. This is where we're going to be building everything, and I'm going to walk you through that now. I've already signed up because we use Zapier for a lot of things across the Click platform, but let's go ahead and get started with the Zapier.com/agents login. Okay, so we're now in the AI agent builder, and I'm going to show you everything from what goes right, what goes wrong, and how I've edited this to make sure that the draft that sits in my email is what we want. Now, the first and foremost thing that we need to do is create a new agent. I'm going to go ahead and create one from scratch. I'm going to call this a creator brand filter agent because that's exactly what it's doing. And you're going to go ahead and click start from scratch. This means we're going to actually have to add all the configuration and the triggers, but I'm fine with that because I've added the prompts in the description as well. Basically, guys, go ahead and click in the Click Creator Store Hub, which is in the description below, and you'll see loads of resources over there, as well as the prompt that you can use for this AI agent. It's now asking me to chat with the AI. This is just similar to a ChatGPT, but I'm going to go ahead and click on Configure. When I head over to Configure, it's going to ask me to create the behavior. And this is really, really important because we don't want it sending emails, and we also don't want it, hallucinating on some of the content that's coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and paste in a prompt that I've created. The meat and potatoes of this prompt are super, super important, that it says to email or create an email draft, and it doesn't then actually send the email. From here, you also want to be able to connect your email address. So what I'm going to do here is click on the on-demand trigger and search for Gmail. I'm then going to go ahead and connect my Gmail to this AI agent. See that there's a ton of different triggers, but I'm going to say that when a new email comes in, that's what I want it to look for. Click Save. Okay, so I've connected my email address. Now I need to insert the action. So this insert action button here, you will need to put this next to Gmail. And what we want to do is create a draft. So I'm just going to add my email, create draft there. From there, we also need this to learn from the knowledge base, which is what I said at the beginning of this video. So if you read the prompt, you'll see that I've put here, important, do not attempt to answer the question if you do not see a good answer in the attached data source. So again, in this section, insert data, and you're going to go ahead and create a Google Doc, which is what I've done, which is all about the brand ethos and the questions that I would want to be asked for a brand that's wanting to work with me. So go ahead and click Google Docs. You should then be able to search for an actual document by clicking on the integration. I'm going to go ahead and search for that now and just make sure that it's there. Ben Kamara brand collaboration data set. So add the data source here, and that will sit within the prompt. Go ahead and click Save. Okay, so what we want to do is obviously test the behavior, but that means I need to actually send myself an email for the agent to actually read the email and then create a draft. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And we can simply do that by just emailing ourselves, brand partnership. And in here, just, hi Ben, I'd like to work with you on some content. This is a brand collaboration. Thanks. Let's click send. Okay, head back over to your AI agent, and when you're back in here, click test behavior. Now, sometimes, guys, it does take a little bit of time for that email to trigger and for the agent to also start to read your emails and then create the draft. So let's just see how this goes. Okay, so you can now see that it's actually pulled up a different email that's come into my inbox and not the most recent one. So I'm going to retest this. So guys, I'm going to put the prompt that I've worked with also in the description of this video, just to make sure that we obviously are getting the best possible outcomes. You are going to see some HTML that's in this preview, but that's because I've put it into the prompt to make sure that actually the format of this email going out is correct and it has spacing. So I'm going to go ahead and just click approve, but I'm going to go and test and have a look at this actually in my email draft now. Okay, and there you have it. This is the draft that's come through. It's at the top here. Let's have a read. So, hi Ben, thank you for reaching out and expressing an interest in collaborating with me. Obviously, this is coming from me. I'm always excited to explore new opportunities with brands and align with my values and expertise. The main bit, guys, though, is it's asking the questions that I wanted, which were, here's a quick overview of the types of collaborations I typically engage with: content creation and brand promotion, coaching and consulting, and brand endorsement and ambassador roles. So this is perfect. And for me, I'm happy to then go ahead and send it. So after you have tested this, it's going to prompt you to switch this on. Obviously, you only do that when you're ready. But as you can see, guys, this is going to save you hours when it comes to working with brands and really filtering out the noise and actually working with some of the brands that you want to work with. So if you found this useful, for more tips and tricks, click the link in the description below and head over to the Click Creator Hub, and you can see loads of resources and other videos from the Click Creator team on how you can start to build a business online and start to leverage what you do best, which is creating content.